What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fresh Fruits AU. I am Fresh Fruits. Check out that view. Is that not something unbelievable? Listen, take it from me. When you're going through something, just hang in there a little bit longer and always have faith, and it will always work out, guys. I'm absolutely stoked. Look at that. Unbelievable. Amazing, guys. But we're not here to talk about that view. We're here to talk about gold. Why? Because today, September 22nd, 2025, gold has just hit an all-time high. Guys, yes, today, September 22nd, 2025, gold has hit an all-time high. That's not adjusted for inflation or anything like that. It has literally hit an all-time high. That means if you own any gold, if you have any gold at all, it is worth more today than it ever has been, ever. So that's pretty cool, pretty amazing. I've been an advocate of gold for a very long time, but for a little bit different of a reasons. It's not a short-term capital gain type of thing. So, but I guess in the last 6 months or last year, it could have been treated as such, and you would have got amazing returns. But let's talk about why gold is doing what it's doing, what you should stack, and what I recommend. You need to start stacking now, guys. A lot of people think gold is out of reach. It's something that is not accessible to them, but I'm gonna show you a few different pieces that you can start buying and stacking today with every one of your paychecks, and you're gonna thank me on it tomorrow, guys. So let's just jump right into it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So gold being at the highest it's ever been, that means something like this half ounce. Oh, this is such a beautiful coin, guys. Look at this thing. This is a half ounce eagle. Whew, what a beauty. I used to kind of be wondering what's up with the different carat with these and why they're not 4/9 pure. And what it is they add a little silver and a little copper to make them a little more durable than something like the buffaloes. But I've grown to really like the half ounce eagles. They're durable, nice coins, a little bit bigger than any other fractional half ounce because of that copper and that silver. But check this one out. So this one is a little bit of an older one. So it's going to have, let's see if I can get it to focus. It'll have the Roman numerals right there as the date. I think it's an 86. And if you check this one out, this is a proof 98. So you're going to see this one's got a nice strike on it and a lot more finer details. Check out the back. Look at that thing, huh? Get it to focus for you. And look at that, guys. Unbelievable. Just a beautiful coin, and it's a storage of value. That's really what we're coming down to. And a lot of people, see, the thing is I know a lot of people that used to buy 1 ounces and kind of stack those away, 1 ounce coins and bars. But right now they're so expensive, and it's, I don't want to say it's hard to unload them. I've seen some videos saying, people saying it's tough to unload a 1 ounce coin. I don't know where you're at and why it might be tough for you to be unloading it, but the price point's hard to get into them, and I agree on that. But yeah, I just saw a video today, somebody saying like they're not buying them because they're afraid it's going to be harder to sell them because of the price. Now I don't think that's true. But you know, if you're worried about that, then you can go into something like these 1/4 ounces. I absolutely love. Let's get this to focus. Love the 1/4 ounce maples. This is 4/9 pure. That's why you're going to get that absolute yellow gold pure. Now this is a 1999. This one's kind of a cool one too. It's a 20th anniversary, so you'll kind of get, let's see again if I can get it to focus. Instead of the year, you get this little 20th anniversary kind of logo thing. So that's kind of a cool coin too. It's a really good condition. I've actually thought about sending this out for grading because it is a really nice coin, you guys. But I love the maples. So if you're kind of, you know, if a couple $1,000 is out of your range on a half ounce, because that's about what you're going to want to be. Listen, you're going to be paying like $1,900 or so, or $1,800. I think the last one I bought when I dollar cost out was like $1,850 or so. So that's about where you're going to be right now, today's market price for a half ounce. But you could snag up, you know, a 1/4 ounce for about $1,000. You know, and give or take, listen, give or take $100, guys, on these prices. I'm just kind of giving you a ballpark of the price ranges on them, so you can kind of know that, okay, if I could set that aside from my paycheck, I could snag up one of these every 2 weeks or every month or what have you. And believe it, guys, it does end up adding up on you. So not a bad idea to do that. And I love the pandas too, because again, they're 4/9 pure, so you can get that nice pure yellow gold. I really like the design on this one. Little panda just drinking some water, super cool. I got another panda I'll show you in a second, a smaller denomination, a smaller fractional even than this quarter ounce. It's a quarter ounce Panda, but a lot of people say I can't even afford the quarter ounce. Fine. Hop into something like this. This is a 110 ounce. This is a 110 ounce Angel. This is a really cool one. So don't necessarily hop into something like this because this is definitely in the collector's piece realm, but snag yourself up a 110 ounce every paycheck. You know, you're going to pay again. You're going to pay that quote unquote premium, but you're really not. It's going to pay for itself over time. Stack them away. And if that's what you can afford, that's what you can afford. It's better than not doing anything. It's better than just putting your cash aside to have it eaten away. Buy one of these every paycheck if that's kind of where your budget lands, right? And some people say, no, I can't even do that because listen, you're going to be in the $400 to $500 range for something like this in today's market. Snag up something smaller if you want to stay in coins still. Here we have a 120 ounce Panda. I like the little design on this too, little baby Panda having a snack. So you could snag one of these up again, ballpark range, $250 to $300, right? So you can at least get into gold, start stacking, and believe me, once you start, you won't stop. You'll kind of start getting into it. You'll start doing your research and you'll realize what it is you're doing is the smart move. And you'll do more of it. It's just kind of what happens. You know, it's something that I recommend to my pals. Just snag up one thing and see what it does for you. You know, I don't sell gold, right? I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm just out here giving advice on what I've picked up over the last decade of stacking gold. The first gold 1 ounce I got, we're gonna go visit the dude that I bought it from. He's still in the game. It was over 10 years ago. It was when gold was starting to first go up when I was a freshman in college. And everyone was saying, stay away from it. It's never gonna go above 2,000 bucks. And I bought a gold 1 ounce Buffalo for 1632, right? So don't listen to the naysayers. They never said it was going to go above 3,000. Right now we're at over 3,700. It's going to go over 4 in my opinion. Sometime next year we'll break the $4,000 mark. And 50 for silver is going to happen too. 100%. Now, some people say I can't even do that. It's 300 bucks, dude. I can't even do that. You know, I can't set that aside. Fine. Hop into something like a gold back, guys. Listen, a 10 denomination gold back is gonna run you about 74 bucks today. Hop into one of these, it's real gold. It is what it is. It's 24 karat gold, guys. This is a 1/100th. So 10 of these is gonna equal one of these coins right here. 5 of them has as much gold as one of these right here. Right? So just to give you a little bit of a perspective, and if you're still at that point where like, listen, I can't even afford that, 70 bucks, can't even do it, snag up a few of these every paycheck, guys. We're talking $7.40 today's market price on a 1 denomination gold back. And I'm telling you, just get into putting some gold aside. It's your way of investing into your future, guys. Just do it now, put $1 away aside. I mean, listen, $7.40, you're gonna pay the tax and the shipping more than likely unless your order is over a couple $1,000 from a site like AppMex or something, or unless you have these local at a local coin shop or there's a local retailer near you, you can just go in and snag them up. But I'm telling you guys, get into stacking up some gold. Nothing crazy, but definitely try to put something aside. Now, I started out with the 110 ounces. I started out stacking these, like, hey, every paycheck I'm gonna get one of these, then the budget you know, will end up changing maybe 1 month, or the price of gold maybe changes 1 month, and you say, hey, listen, I can maybe start snagging up, you know, a quarter ounce, right? I can afford a quarter ounce this month. And, or I can, you know, in 2 months I could save up and I can get myself one of these quarters. It seems to want to just focus on this eagle, huh? So we'll get that eagle. Look at this thing. Yeah, I mean, if you can get into the ½ ounce range, you're gonna spend as, you know, close to spot as you can without hopping up to the full ounce. If you can get a full ounce, by all means, get the full ounce. Ignore the naysayers saying that they're going to be hard to unload later or what have you. If you can afford the full ounce, you're going to be paying as close to spot as possible, and that's the goal. That's what you want to do. That's what I do every time I purchase gold. I'm trying to purchase as close to spot as possible. That's kind of the name of the game, guys. But once you start going into the lower denominations, especially something like these gold backs, you're going to be paying a lot more for spot, right? If you add it up, 1,000 of these gold backs at $7.40, we're talking over $7,400 an ounce. But then again, you have over 1,000 little cuts of gold, so to speak, that you have now to break down with. So it also has its benefit, right? So if your goal is just to stack gold as much as possible, then you want to buy as much as you can when you can, so you don't pay that high premium. But if it's for that, you know, apocalypse situation or whatever, and you know, then this is what you maybe want to start stacking. So everyone's got a different approach to it. My whole approach is stack gold any which way you can. Buy a 1/4 ounce, buy gold backs, buy a 10 ounce, buy 1/20th ounce, do whatever you got to do, get into it, start stacking gold. It can get fun too. So, you know, you'll end up having a lot of fun putting gold away, and it's a good way to kind of teach your kids on how to start investing and collecting, and it's not a bad thing to get into, guys. So my 2 cents for today, I'm really stoked on where the price of gold has gone, guys. I can't believe it. Hi, Rox. Hi, Sheila's mad at me. Always mad. She gets mad if you wake her up. Hey, buddy, you awake? What's up? How you doing? Anyways, guys, look, it's going above 4,000 sometime next year. That's my prediction. And for silver, sometime next year is going to go over 50. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I woke up this morning. The silver was over 44. Whew, unbelievable. First 1,000 ounces of silver I bought was at, I think, 16 bucks. And now we're more than double that, almost tripled that. So pretty insane. Don't listen to people on what they say. Now people are going to say, oh, silver will never, this, that, or the other. Gold was never. Just don't listen to people. It's important to stash some of your earnings away, and gold is the best way to store your wealth. It always has been in all of history, guys. So it's definitely an important part of anybody's portfolio, any savvy investor, and I highly recommend doing it. So follow along for more. I'm going to be kind of sticking on the gold content thing. Going to be showing you guys some of my own personal collection. I got some pretty cool pieces in my collection. I got some pieces that should be here even next week that I just snagged up that are pretty cool. And you know, we're gonna kind of keep it on this whole. I got some things to show you guys. We're gonna visit some bullion shops and kind of show you on where I purchase my gold, who I purchase it from, and kind of when to buy. Listen, people say buy the dip and all this. It's not the stock market. Dollar cost averaging is the game. And so what that means, essentially, I'm gonna kind of brief you guys on what it is that I do, and what I'm gonna recommend for you guys to do is, if you got 400 bucks extra a month, purchase gold no matter what, as much of it as you can, every single month, no matter what the price is, and you continue to do that for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and it really starts to change the average of the price that you were purchasing in at, right? So it is the important thing to do. Do it for the stock market too. I do it for the stock market as well, you know, with stocks that I enjoy, and I'll kind of brief you guys on some of those, but I'm not a stock advisor or anything like that. Again, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm just giving you some advice on what I've done and seen kind of the benefits of. So again, it's not like a quick in and out thing. I'm not trying to get in and out of gold, right? So I'm kind of teaching you guys how to set some aside slowly so you understand you have a safe haven to lean back on. And it's important. It's very important to have that, guys. Look at some of my stack right here. I like to bring a couple of the pieces out, right? You know, and just kind of take a look at everything. And they're beauties. I mean, they're all beauties. I absolutely love this. Love my Eagle Proof 1/2 ounce right here. And it's just kind of cool to think that this 1/2 ounce is worth more today than it ever has been, ever. And this is a proof too. This is a really cool coin, guys. I mean, it's got a really nice strike on there. Let's see if we can get it to zoom. Look at that. What a beautiful, 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 beautiful coin. My favorites, though, are these angels. Look at these. Look at that. Just a cool design. The Archangel Michael slaying the dragon. So these are the Isle Man coin design. Super cool. And this is a 1984. This is the first year that this design was issued. So kind of a cool coin. Definitely a cool part of my collection that I like a lot. I'm loving these gold backs also. We're gonna be doing a video on gold backs. I've been talking, you know, sent a couple messages to the owners of gold backs about how to store them, and apparently they're good. You're fine. You're good to kind of leave them out. I do see this one's kind of, it came to me kind of like this, like a little, I don't want to say warped, but you definitely see that there people are using them. These are getting put into circulation. The Wyoming kind of has like a little bit of a, you know, it's got a little bend to it going on, but the brand new Oklahomas that I got, they're like perfect. I mean, look at these things. I mean, for $7.40, and they're going up, right? When these first came out in 2019, I think they were a couple bucks or a few bucks, right? So, I mean, the artwork alone is worth it. Look how cool these are. And I mean, my buddy asked me the other day, is it real gold? Like, yeah, dude, it's real. I don't know. I don't know what people don't get about it. It's real gold. 1/1000th troy ounce of 24 karat gold. I don't know why I couldn't just say that, but that's what it is, guys. I mean, it's an Oklahoma gold back. They just came out. The states are actually backing these. These are actual currency within the states that they're being issued on. So I think I need to make a video on these just to kind of clear the air. I know a lot of people have, but at least for my pals, maybe they'll watch them, you know. We'll end it on that, guys. And I'm going to be trying to drop a video every single day, gold related, and kind of the market and seeing what's going on, and showing you the stack and trying to stack away as much as I can myself. I'm all about stacking, investing, and planning for my future at this point in time. You know, I spent a lot of money on my car passion and all that, and I kind of just figured if I added all that up and I was just investing in anything, virtually anything, literally, I'd be in a better position today than I am. So not that I'm in a bad position at all, but it just goes to show that, hey, my buddy told me today, time is sometimes better than timing, right? So sometimes it's just a matter of doing it the hard way and stacking away nice and slow instead of trying to figure out how to make it overnight, right? I like this panda a lot. Look at this thing, huh? Isn't this thing cool? Little panda drinking some water. This is a 1/4 ounce, and I like the gold coming out of China. I know a lot of Americans don't, right? They don't want to support the PRC, and I get that, but they got good gold, man. And they got a lot of gold over there in China, so I'm trying to snag some of it up and put it in my pile. So anyways, guys, we'll end it on that, and I will see you, talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we're at 3,800 bucks when we wake up. That would be awesome, right? So catch you then, guys. Much love.